Caffeine, you made it! I feel so relieved to be done with my book. It's just like an elephant's been lifted off my shoulders. Well, I better get started with the reading. Wish me luck! Good afternoon, everyone. Hi! Ever since I was a young boy, I've dreamt of becoming a writer. When the time came for me to leave home and start my own life, I moved here. I was drawn to the peaceful beauty of the valley and hoped that the days of quiet reflection in this idyllic atmosphere would fan the literary flames. After countless hours scribbling at my writing desk, I present to you my first book, Blue Tower. It's a mystery novel set in a surreal, dystopian future. Chapter 1. From the shadows emerged a man, radiating with enigmatic ominence. Good evening, Mr. Liu, he said, the corners of his mouth quivering. Liu seemed astonished. How did you know my name? Where'd everybody go? Liu checked Janu's pockets, then stood up and walked from the bedroom. He quickly found the small golden key that he was looking for and slipped it into his coat pocket. Well, that concludes my reading. I'll be selling signed copies of the book by the front desk. Thanks for listening. Where'd everybody go? Well, how was it? Thanks. You know, I got the idea for making a mystery from you. Do you remember? That's why I've dedicated this book to you. Caffeine, I'm surprised to see you here so late. The night sky looks amazing right now. Come over here, I want to show you something. Here, take a peek. What do you see? A beautiful planet. It's amazing, isn't it? By the time any of those stars are visited, you and I will be long gone. I guess that's the trouble with being human, huh? Caffeine, never mind. Here, let me show you a binary star system. What a beautiful night. Mara showed me something new. There you are. I was worried you didn't get my note. You're a bit short, aren't you? It looks like we're alone. It is 9:30 at night. The water feels so good after being out in the cold of night, doesn't it? Do you know why I asked you here tonight? You have something to tell me. That's right. How do I say this? I've been meaning to tell you for a while now about how I feel. I can't stop thinking about you. I've never felt this way about anyone. Oh, Caffeine, I thought you did, but I wasn't sure. You look so beautiful tonight. Aww. Once you clear the community center, if you head up to the railroad, this happens. What's up, wizard? You're looking at this thing. Ah, Caffeine, I've been waiting for you. For a couple days, actually. Have I ever told you I used to be married? What? Strange, I know, for a man like me, but it's true. My wife and I were together for many years, until I made a mistake that drove her away. Her anger and envy were so intense that she turned green and began flying around the countryside, cursing everything in her path. Oh no, the witch? And I found out I sealed this passage to her home, fearing that an innocent villager might fall prey to her dark magic. But now it must be unsealed, for when we separated, she took my magic ink. I need that magic ink back. I would do this myself, but I cannot see her again. That's why I need your help. In order to unseal this passage, you'll need a dark talisman. Talk to Krobus in the sewer. He should know where to find one. I'm counting on you. If you can retrieve my magic ink, I promise I'll make it worth your while. Now go. Ah! Hey, look, it's the witch. Okay, so basically, as it said, he needs a magic talisman to open that up. So let's go talk to Krobus. Now, the fun part about this, it's actually, we get this new quest. This is the Dark Talisman. This is like the endgame new stuff. This was not available prior to 1.1. So if you're wondering what the crap this is, this was added in the big patch that happened, whenever the hell that happened, like a month ago. Has it really been that long? I think it's actually been quite like that. We need to eventually come down here anyway because we'll be meeting Elliot for his book reading eventually. Let's go this way. I feel like it's Penny. Here, do you like emeralds? I think you like emeralds. Well, let's go see what Krobus knows. I'll take these blackberries while I'm at it, I guess. What's up, dude? What's that? You're looking for a dark talisman? Now that you mention it, I did have one in my possession not too long ago. Unfortunately, I dropped it while exploring that tunnel in the far corner. Things started heating up in there, so I left in a hurry and sealed the entrance. You seem pretty sturdy though, so I'll open it back up for you. Just be careful, okay? So this is where you need to go. And yeah, I'm gonna do this in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do Elliot's thing and take care of a couple things, and I'll be back here soon. Okay, let's go ahead and check out this place. We got some flying things and some of these guys. Oh, good grief, I hate flying things. What are these? These look like eggs. Luckily, with the Galaxy Sword, these guys aren't too hard. Good, they're dead. Let's keep going here. Actually, I might as well just wait for them to turn into bugs. They seem to be easier to kill as flying creatures. They're not doing me, like, even remotely a lot of damage. Like, at all. Alright, well this is a pretty cool area. We got some funny looking trees. Can I wonder if I can... Can I not actually fish in here? Oh, I can! I wonder if there's any fish you can catch in here, or if it's just like trash and stuff. Okay, well, not much over here. I'm picking up a lot of algae soup. What does that do? Okay, I think I can actually make that. I can't reach you. Yeah, they're only doing like 8 points of damage to me, which is not a lot, actually. I got a dwarf scroll, that's not useful. I already have all of those. Nothing down here. I was hoping for... These guys move so quick, holy crap. More algae soup. It's not bad, I guess I can eat it if I get low on health. I do have some other stuff with me, so it's not a big deal. Here's a chest. Hey! Dark Talisman. You found the Dark Talisman. It's covered in slime. In bug slime, of all things. I think, does that go in your pocket? Yeah, there it is. Let's keep exploring just to see what else is in here. It's a really kind of cool, oh my goodness. It's kind of a cool, like, side dungeon. Which is pretty cool. Nothing over there. It looks like really this is a kind of a small little location. It's nothing big or fancy. But still, it looks really cool. I kind of wish this was expanded a little bit so we could, like, explore even further. I know we have, like, the skull caverns and stuff, but I don't know, it just looks cool. Okay. Well, we've gotten that. Let's talk to Krobus. Can I start? I don't have anything I can give him? I don't think so. Does he like emeralds? Let's give him an emerald. Thank you very much. I've been giving him wild horseradishes, but I'm almost out, actually. So, there is that. I've been giving Leah... actually, let's go ahead and give her... Did I give her anything yet this week? I did. I'm actually waiting and giving her goat cheese, because she likes goat cheese. Well, let's go, do we go back up to the railroad, or do we need to go see the wizard? Well, I'll go check the railroad first, and, if that's not right, then we'll go see the wizard. You know what? I'll just meet you there. Alright, we're back up here, and it looks like you just put the Dark Talisman in the thing, and it flies away. That's creepy. Let's go see what the witch has to say. Oh! Well, I guess that was the teleportation portal. Hi. Go-y, human! You want to pass? I'm sorry, this is private property. Alright, we have a goblin problem. I guess I need to seek out some more information on goblins before I can actually head inside. So, I think that's basically all I can really do today. But, I'll be showing off a little bit more about that once I figure out a little bit more information about goblins. And I will see you, I'm hoping in a few seconds here. Alright, welcome back. I found this in the library. It says Goblins by M. Jasper, and it talks a little bit about goblins, about their green skin, bright red eyes, and foul smell. I'm just gonna skip through most of this stuff. It says, let's actually skip through, well, actually let's read this last paragraph. No. A traditional goblin diet largely consists of grub meat, typically from the large and juicy grub varieties. Native to the goblin home forest, on special occasions, goblins may indulge in an item called void mayonnaise, considering perhaps the finest delicacy in all goblin cuisine. So, we actually have a void chicken that we've been raising, and it's been giving me void eggs. So I went ahead and threw in one of those void eggs to our mayonnaise maker. So I don't know if it's quite done yet, but it should be at least close to being done at this point. Let's go ahead and meander over here. Go ahead and drop those and the cheese and these grapes because I don't really want those. Oh, I meant to turn in that ancient seed. Crap. Yes, I actually finally got the ancient seed from them. So the mayonnaise maker is still going. I will be back in a moment as soon as the mayonnaise maker is done. Alright, welcome back. I have the void mayonnaise. Let's talk to this guy again. Let's go ahead and give him the void mayonnaise. That smell! I can't resist! Give me that! Yeah, no problem. And he goes inside. So I'm going to introduce you guys to the witch's hut, because that's where we're at. What do we got here? Got the wizard's lost ink. So we'll definitely want to return that to him. What's this? It would probably be a bad idea to stick your tender arm in there. Probably. We've got a couple things here. We've got the Shrine of Night Terrors. The ancient magi seal of protection will be lifted, allowing monsters to appear on your farm at night. So that's one thing. Dark Shrine of Memory. The statue stares through you. This one, if you get married and get divorced, you can use this, and your spouse, ex-spouse, will forget that you were ever married. Dark Shrine of Selfishness. This one, if you have children and you don't want them, you can use this and they will turn into doves. Whoever lives here must really like a clean floor. That is a witch's broom. Good grief. Curse the Countryside, a spellbook for the rural witch. What is all this stuff? The bone is probably covered in bacteria. You decide not to touch it. Can I touch? You decide not to make eye contact. Oh, there's an eyeball in that little thing right there. So we've got some new stuff that we have access to. So let's go ahead and head back to town. We want to go see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Stardew Valley, I guess. That doesn't really rhyme. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna wander down there, and I'll be right back. All right, we're at the wizard's tower again. You found my ink. Excellent. Did you happen to see my ex-wife? No? Well, what about her house? Do you think she lives alone, or... Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Anyway, you must be wondering about your reward. Here. The heck? It's a book. What is this book? It's a book of summoning. The arcane potential is immense, but I'll make it simple for you. By using this book, you can summon magic buildings directly to your farm. I think you'll find it useful. Oh, I almost forgot to say, thank you. Okay, so yeah, this unlocks the book. Let's give this to him. You can summon a couple different things. There's the Junimo hut, which means the Junimos will actually harvest crops for you. You need 9 star fruit, 100 fiber, and some stone, a bunch of money. The earth obelisk, which warps you to the mountains. You can see how much that costs. One that warps you to the beach. A golden clock, which keeps debris from appearing on your farm and keeps fences from decaying. You can see how expensive this is. So there's a few things that we can actually get from this that could be pretty useful. But you can see the price on those. Those are most definitely endgame type things. So, you know, that's for stuff when you're like super late in the game. You don't really have a lot of money, or you have a lot of money to do whatever you want with. And there's a couple other things that I haven't quite shown off yet that I'm going to wait until next time. Since I have the Galaxy Sword, there's a couple new weapons that we can purchase. Additionally, from then, there's also some stuff that Krobus carries that we can purchase. Well, a thing that Krobus carries that we can purchase. That's super expensive. It's the Return Scepter that I want to show off. But largely everything else stays the same. There's really not much else to the end game other than that. So, all in all, I mean, that's kind of a nice addition, and obviously you have something new to work for, but it's not anything special. So with that in mind, that's pretty much it that I want to show off this time. All of the new witch stuff that we've been doing is, you know, a lot of really expensive, but that's really it when it comes to a lot of the end game stuff, at least, you know, for now. We're not quite to the point where we need to be year-wise to see all the rest of the stuff, but everything that, you know, we've currently, oh my goodness, there's a lot of honey. Everything I currently just showed you was all of the stuff that was added in the 1.1 patch, so you know, we're pretty well off. We still have a few more things to show off next time. We're getting pretty close to have seen almost all of the heart events. We're getting close with a few people, and then I think Elliot's really one of the last people left relationship-wise that I can get with and show those off. So we still have a few of those, but we do have some people that we just need to, you know, finish up, and then the actual like evaluation stuff, I'll show that off. I'm not sure how well I'm gonna do this time. Not that I'm too worried, but I just want to go ahead and get there, but that probably won't happen. Well, it's actually not gonna happen this time, but it may happen next time. I'm not entirely certain how far I'll get. We do have to get through at least a couple more people's heart events. I don't know how many more that we have. I need to double check that. But we are very quickly coming up on having seen all of them. So I'm pretty excited to get there. Let's see here. I do have a couple names that I want to name some folks. The sheep, which is currently shaved, I'm going to name Crystal. Thank you so much for that name. And then my little evil chicken down here, who's currently named Zoo, is going to be Belial from here on out. Yeah, Lord of Lies and eggs. I don't know. He kind of actually really fits him, speaking, because look at those little beady little red eyes in there. It's kind of... Ooh, whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. Kind of creepy. I'm also very glad that you can't hurt your animals. Oh, is there a truffle sitting there? With that. Yeah, so the pigs pull up truffles, if you didn't know that. It rained yesterday, so that's one of the reasons why I didn't show off yesterday. And oh, hooray! One other thing here is we actually officially have the ancient fruit from this little plant. Now, I had gotten the ancient seeds from the seed maker. I actually didn't dig them up. And then I later got an ancient seed. I'm not entirely sure where I got it. Holy crap, this is a mess. But I actually did end up getting another one. So, I went and turned that into the museum, so I actually do have some more ancient seeds to plant that I just haven't done so, and that I need to do. So, that's pretty cool. We can actually ship that off, and I think we only have one more thing in our collections after that to actually finish that up. Oh, we're actually on the collections. So you can see the first screen is completely done. The second screen, we have the ancient fruit and then the rabbit's foot left. It's all we have to do. The rabbit's feet come from rabbits, oddly enough, and they actually drop them when you get to a certain relationship level with them. I'm not sure when that's gonna happen. I just don't. We are currently, how well are we off with the rabbit right now? We're at 1 heart right now with the rabbit. I think it's going to take a little bit more time to get there. He did drop some wool this time. I don't know if it's a he or a she. It could be either, but I guess it's probably a she. And yeah, I get void eggs from my voidy chicken. So that's actually pretty cool. We're moving right along. We should have that done probably before or during winter. In all honesty, we still have a lot of fish that we haven't pulled up yet. We have a lot of artifacts that I haven't found. We're done with the minerals. I had a lot of cooking to do. That's one of the things I've been doing, is actually been collecting ingredients so that we can actually show off all that stuff. The other thing that I actually can now do is build the what is it, the mill. So I want to build that for one of the times that I show that off, so you guys can actually see that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if there's anything that you would like to. Can you not do that, Missy? Just, oh, I can't. Oh no. Let's drop some stuff off. Apparently I don't have the room to be holding things. Let me know if there's anything that I haven't shown off that you guys would like to see. Obviously, there's some stuff that I want to show off that I can't currently, and that's gonna have to wait until the 3rd year, if you know what I'm talking about. Outside of the heart events and the mill, I'm not sure if there's anything else that I haven't shown off really at this point, except for maybe the casino. I don't think I've shown the casino off. I don't generally use that type of facility in games if it doesn't really bring me much. But I could, it wouldn't be a problem. So just let me know if there's anything you would like to see. And I'll make sure to show that off. And let me know if you enjoyed this episode. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see. Oh, I do have 6 cloth. In the future, I don't know what else I need. Do I need clay? Do I need copper? I don't know what is required for this. Well, we'll find out. And that'll be all done next episode, and hopefully there will be enough to show off. I think I'll double check, but I think I have a few more that things that I can actually show off, and we'll do that next time, and I will see you then.